Hi, and welcome to our iMovie about Swedish stuff. My name's Neil, and I'm doing the voiceover for Thomas and Adam, who unfortunately couldn't make it. The truth is, they weren't able to stay awake. In fairness, I should warn you that this iMovie contains boring bits. First, we have a rather predictably boring bit about Sweden and what is typically Swedish. And then we have another boring bit about Karlskrona. Then we move on to the third part, which is definitely dull, the bit about the Swedish school system. The fourth and final part, if you're still awake, is the boring bit about the school where we made this movie. We could have made this into a glorified PowerPoint with too much text and a few statistics and diagrams lifted from places like Wikipedia. But we didn't feel that was the point of an iMovie. We can publish text and tables, statistics and stuff on the eTwinning platform once we've learned how to use it.
So we decided to ask some Swedish people what they think. Thomas,
Yeah,
what would you say is something that is typically Swedish?
meatballs.
Meatballs?
Maybe the food, like potatoes and meatballs. So that
Meatballs.
and meatballs
Meatballs.
Meatballs?
and meatballs.
The first thing that comes to my mind is obviously meatballs and IKEA. Yeah.
I have to laugh here. The meatballs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's our social way of being with other people.
We talked about it earlier, and I think
Yeah.
it's the right to public access.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Being afraid of conflicts is very Swedish. We are a bit afraid of saying what we really think because we're afraid that people will think bad of us. So we try always to be diplomatic, which can be perceived perhaps as a bit cowardice.
They help the immigrants and they support you if you don't have money for the family, like social issues like this.
Okay.
Everything is like so safe here.
And it's the weather and the location and the girls here.
Sweden is really good because everything is free. You get like school for free and like medical help if you need it for free, and everything is like you have like everything is in reach and you can get what you need to like make it through the day and life.
It's open climate,
Okay.
and you can do what you want to do.
The right to public access,
Okay.
but also it's a nice and quiet country.
Okay.
Nature and the fact that you can go everywhere, and we have a thing called allemansrätten, which means that everyone can walk through the forests and everything, even though it's owned by someone else. And I think that's one of the best things. Yeah.
I think there are a lot of good things. I think the beautiful countryside and the fact that we're able to go in it. I really like the environment. I think it's
Yeah.
very pleasant.
Okay.
At the moment, there's nothing bad at all.
The weather, like in the summer it's nice, but in like the autumn and winter it's like so cold and so dark and everything is just boring. And
When it's this summer, it's not too warm enough because I like a warm weather too. Because I like to swim, so you can't swim when it's here in Sweden because it's too cold.
Maybe the cold weather in winter.
I can't think about anything right now. That's the worst thing.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
I guess we're a bit conservative, I think, and afraid of change. So we can feel threatened about that, and it brings out the worst sides of us.
Sometimes I feel it takes a long time to get to know people and become friends with them. But when you become friends with them, they're very good friends.
Okay.
That it's based on an island. It's a small town, and it's like Stockholm, that is based on islands, but smaller. So you can go and in the summer and you can have a pint at the pub, and then you go have a swim in the ocean. So it's lovely in the summer.
I think it's the ocean actually. It's really beautiful, and like, yeah, it's just really beautiful. It feels like home, and yeah, you get a nice vibe, and so nice, nice air, and you know, you can just go with the flow.
The sea, and the location. Yeah, it's very beautiful.
The sea,
Mm.
the closeness to the sea.
I think it's the closeness to everything. That everyone can live by the sea if they want to. You have the sea close, nature, city, everything.
Okay.
It's a really beautiful city set on islands. I think its natural setting makes it fantastic. Yeah.
It's very small, so there's not so many things that you can do.
Maybe that it is a pretty small town, and then you get, you're like, you have seen everything in like a week.
The winds
Okay.
during winter.
Yeah.
It's difficult to come to Karlskrona. You really have to have a plan for it, because it's difficult to come here by train, car, everything.
Well, like any small town, people are a bit narrow-minded. It's like, who are you? They like to know, see you, and have known you for like 10 years. Then you're okay, maybe. So people are a bit reserved and prejudiced, like all small towns, I think.
I come from the big city, so I'm used to having access to lots of choices, and it sometimes feels a little bit out of the way.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's great because you like get clear grades. You know what you're like supposed to do to get a certain grade, and yeah, I think that's great. So you like can work towards a goal, because you have a clear map on how to get there.
The teachers spend their time to help the students. That's what I think is the best thing.
Okay.
That it makes a lot of opportunity for everyone to do what they want to do.
Yeah. Everything.
It's available for everyone. Everyone can get an education and go to school if they want to.
Okay. Yeah.
That everyone actually has a chance, and we give our students a lot of support throughout. So you can fail many times, and you still have the chance, depending on life situation, to come back and still make it in the school system.
I think that people have choice, and the system allows people different ways of getting to where they need to go.
Okay.
We didn't get so many holidays.
The grades. I think that when the teachers put the grades on the students, the system is too tough. Like if you get an A on everything or every moment except one, and you get the E on that, you don't get higher than a D as a grade. So that's the worst thing about the system. Yeah.
That the government haven't really looked through it, so it has potential to change.
I think perhaps we are a bit we should perhaps be a bit more, have higher demands of our students and put the level a bit higher compared to the rest of Europe, because we could be a bit more serious and demand more of our students, I think.
From a teaching point of view, I think the grading system has problems in terms of being able to explain to students how they perform.
Okay. The teachers and the students, everyone is nice, and it's a small school, so everyone is a friend with everyone. Yeah.
The friendly climate and the opportunities.
It's a small school.
Okay.
I think that all the students, we can see all the students get the help they want.
The teachers, obviously, students. It's a small school, and you know everyone, and really good. The teachers are really into what they're doing, and the students are really motivated. So good school.
It's small, which means that it's easy to get to know everybody. People can't hide, but it's a very friendly atmosphere.
If you are a student, maybe the worst thing is that it's a small school.
Yeah. Okay.
Some of the students, I guess, wants to have more students here.
Okay.
If that's a bad thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe that it's still trying to find out what it's trying to become.
I don't know. I don't find anything that's bad about Mikael Elias. It's a very good school.
I wish there were more students. That's the only negative, and hopefully we'll remedy that soon.
That it's small. Sometimes it just feels a little bit too small, but maybe hopefully we'll get some more students next term.
Meatballs.
Meatballs?
And meatballs.
Obviously meatballs and IKEA.